Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The studio lights blazed down on the contestants of The Chase, where the tension in the air crackled like static. The host, Bradley Walsh, stood poised, his signature grin betraying none of the anticipation that pulsed through the audience. It was a special primetime edition, more viewers, higher stakes, and a chaser with a reputation for never losing. Tonight, the fearsome Mark, the Beast Labbit, was towering in the hot seat. Across from him, the final contestant, 28-year-old Ellie Chambers, a primary school teacher from Leeds, stood alone. Her teammates had been eliminated one by one in brutal fashion, leaving her as the last hope. The crowd leaned forward. "Ellie," Bradley said with a wink, "you've racked up 2,000 pounds in the cash builder. Not bad considering the beast was circling. Here are your offers." Mark glared at her across the floor. "Take the low offer and you crawl out of here with 500 pounds. Stay where you are and you keep your 2,000 pounds. But take the high offer," he smirked, "and you could walk away with 70,000 pounds. Gasps swept through the studio. Everyone expected Ellie to play it safe. It's what contestants did in her position, especially with 3 teammates gone. Most wouldn't dare risk it for the high offer with no backup. But Ellie paused. She tilted her head. And then she smiled. "I'll go high," she said boldly. Bradley choked on a laugh. "Are you sure?" The audience erupted. On social media, hashtags were already trending. Hashtag #GoEllie. Hashtag Chase History, and hashtag Ellie vs. Beast. The next 5 minutes unfolded like a thriller. Ellie was a machine, calm, fast, and fearless. She answered questions on Greek mythology, particle physics, pop music, and 18th century poets with the poise of someone who had nothing to lose. Even the beast looked rattled. On the final question, which Roman emperor built a wall across northern Britain? Ellie punched in Hadrian without hesitation. Correct. She slammed the button. She had made it back with 70,000 pounds alone. The studio went wild. Bradley nearly fell over. The beast blinked in stunned silence, then applauded with a reluctant smile. But the story didn't end there. By the time the episode aired across the UK, fans had flooded ITV's comments section, forums, and social media accounts. The discussion wasn't about Ellie's win, it was about the format of the game. "Why should one player win it all just because the others failed?" one fan wrote on X. "She's amazing, but the show's dynamic is off. Time for a rule change," said another on Reddit. Reddit threads ballooned with suggestions. A top post proposed a carryover rule, where eliminated players' cash gets split among survivors. Others suggested bonus questions for earning teammates back, or group incentives to reward teamwork over solo heroics. Even Bradley chimed in the next day on Good Morning Britain. "I've been doing this for years," he said, laughing. "But Ellie? She may have changed the game forever. I'm hearing ITV is taking a close look at the format. The fans are fired up, and honestly, I love it." Ellie became a national sensation overnight. Newspapers dubbed her the Leeds Lioness. She donated a large chunk of her winnings to the school where she taught, and ITV invited her back for a Champion of Champions edition. Whether the rules change or not, one thing was certain. Ellie's daring move didn't just defeat the beast. It shook the very foundations of the chase and reminded everyone watching that sometimes playing it safe isn't the way to win. And somewhere in a quiet editing room at ITV, a producer smiled and whispered, "Let the chase revolution begin."